Hi, I'm Pantazi. I got another great question from the Happy Clam guy. He seems to come up with some really good questions here on YouTube. So I'm going to answer that a little bit and then get into a lesson that I'm going to put on at the end. So you see the training or the tutelage going on in the background, but at the end of this video, if you hang around a little bit, you'll see that little session. You'll hear it, you'll see it, you'll understand what's going on. Anyway, he was commenting on watching a monkey stylist's YouTube video, and he was commenting that the style used a lot more than the 6G hands. And of course, many styles do. And it's not that they can use other hands, it's what do the G hands give us for the Kyusho or the Demach that the other hands do not. One is focus, and that's the lesson that's going on in the back, focusing on small portions of the tool and how they were designed to get in between the protective structures of the muscles, the bones, the ligaments, the tendons, whatever's in the way. Now, when you see the video, you'll understand what we're talking about and how to get onto the targets and whatnot. But when you're using other tools, sometimes they're just too broad. Let's take the blood pool hand. This is one of the hands that the monkey styles use quite a bit. Now, when you're doing this hand technique, you could hit it like the whole flat of the hand, and that would be as a snowshoe on the top of the surface of the snow. It won't let you penetrate deep down. When you use just the knuckle, that's what's going to penetrate in, okay? And that's the technique of the blood pool hand. It also has to do with the torque involved. It's not just a ballistic shot that's coming straight out to have a concussive value. What it is it's a torquing into the target. So if there's two structures, instead of just trying to push your way through the two structures, what it does is it torques in and it separates the tissue so you can get down into the deeper underlying structure of nerve or vascular tissue. And that's basically what this video at the end is going to be about, and this tutelage was about. And you can see the results. Now, we weren't going hard. It was just a learning session. The guys were just getting used to using these specific tools. And you can see that in the film, I used the iron bone hand. I also used the blood pool hand. Now again, the blood pool hand was not used as the clasping action that monkey kung fu video showed. Okay, it was using more the concussive. Now he showed the concussive also, but it was in a generalized striking attitude. Whether he knows the one knuckle approach, the torque that goes involved in the 6G hands of the Bubishi, I don't know. I didn't ask him, don't know the man. But I can see that most people are just concentrating on hitting someone in the head, not concentrating on hitting them on a specific nerve or the torque into that hand to get that specific nerve to be exposed more and then be activated even better with a sharper neurological messaging to the brain. And that's what, again, you'll see in this film. So, Happy Clam Guy, thanks for putting on the question again. You always come up with some great ones. Really appreciate it. And it helps us move forward in people's understanding of the value of these tools, the value of Kyusho, and how they interact together, and what makes those 6 hands so special to the Kyusho or the Demach.
I figured it out.
Okay.
Usually you get spanked a number of times for your birthday. It's going to knock me out 58 times.
All right. You know, I never thought of that, but that ain't a bad idea. That's good. All right. When you go in, even with the gloves on, you have to have the sharpness of the weapon. If I come back on Vinny and push him here with my knuckles, I really don't have too much of anything. But when I get more specific and do this, you'll see that it works an awful lot better. So if you're doing, maybe you've got them down into this position, you have to make sure that the knuckle, because if I push here, it doesn't work, but if I've got that knuckle right on the spot, down you've got that dropping action. All right, so you have to feel individual knuckles getting into that small pocket. And that's when you're going to go for it and get it a lot better. So what I'd like you to do is practice it, maybe getting the person into this choking idea. Okay, one idea for you is if you turn the head and stretch the nerve, it'll be better. How we do that, I don't know. And also try it once from guillotine. From guillotine, I think this is a little bit restricted with the fist. I think if you use your elbow, you get much better result with that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, all right, give it a try.
Good swap. Sure.